Yo, this is Cadence Weapon, and this is my hip spotlight. I wanted to come up with this new approach. With the first two albums, I didn't really think about making music for an audience at that time, you know? I was really much more insular in the way that I was making music, even the references, just the sonic touchstones. Like, I wasn't thinking of what I was doing as being pop music in any way. This album marks a major change in that way. It's got a variety of styles, which I feel like is kind of a hallmark of my career, being like, you know, diverse in the way I'm making music, but I still feel like it's cohesive in the same way. I started off with, you know, samples and beats that I'd made myself, and then I took them to a band to make interpolations of these beats. So after that, I ended up sampling those recordings. So basically, I sampled myself for this album. Well, conditioning, you know, it's all about working out. That's funny. I don't know if you can tell. You know, I'm, you know, not too bad, you know. But it's the idea of working out and also dealing with bad conditions in your life or bad weather conditions, like literally, you know. Because there was a time in my life when I was living in Edmonton and we used to have to go work out, you know, go to the gym or something, and it was like -40, like, you know, frozen hellmouth situation, you know. And I was just like, I had all these images in my mind of, you know, driving to the airport in Edmonton and these like overturned cars, and, you know, just like it was just a frozen, like, hellish landscape, you know. And I'm thinking like, yo, I live here, you know. So it's like, you know, this song is a combination of those feelings, but also just, you know, feelings of alienation and also triumphing beyond those feelings. I was really inspired actually by a video by a group called Big Audio Dynamite, and they have a video that's directed by Jim Jarmusch called Sight CMC, and it's you know, it's just it's all in England, and it's just all black and white, and it's just a bunch of like sketchy looking teenagers with like cool outfits on, and Mick Jones just like walking through, like rapping with like this crew behind him. And it's just, I was like, this is sick. Like, that was my major inspiration. All I could think of was myself running in like just really miserable conditions and transferring into a more musical background. It was just frozen rain. It was like actually exactly what I was talking about. I thought it was like kind of ironic because like I didn't necessarily, I wasn't like envisioning that we would have it actually be in bad weather, you know. But that's what we got, and that's when we had the camera. We had to do it. I just had this vision in my mind. I have to do this. It was a lot of hard work, but in the end, I feel like you know, the process was worth it. My favorite part was doing the basketball shot, you know, because it was like in rain and it's like slow motion. It's like I've been just dying to see myself do something with a basketball on camera, you know, and that was like my moment. I was like, sick.